Welcome gamers and crafters. I am Martin from MJ Hobby Corner, and today I just want to go over very quickly the publication SNARL. I just picked up my copy of SNARL. For those of you guys that don't know, SNARL is a yearly publication put out by Snarling Badger Studios. That's right. Adam Loper from Tabletop Minions and Vince Venturella have this little magazine and a little publication. And basically, one of the cool things that they do is they add little expansions to their existing games. So Rain in Hell, Space Station Zero, Death Wizards, all those little games, they'll put little expansions, maybe a new Cabal for Rain in Hell, as we saw in my previous game. So they do these things, and then on top of that, you get a nice little game. Looks like a very lighthearted, kind of fun game. It's called the Great Goblin Argle Bargle game. So, the Great Goblin Argle Bargle. Blah. Let's just go to the tabletop. Okay, so the publication comes in a little booklet form, and also it's a printable booklet, and also in PDF form, and basically has little art, and it's a nice little booklet. I printed it like this in these sections. I removed the art in order to save ink. That's just my personal thing, to be able to get the rules that I need, but also save ink in the process. Okay, so what you're getting is an actual nice little publication with all this art and stuff. So I just want to say that so you don't get a wrong impression of the publication. So you're gonna get a Death Wizards, a couple of minions for Death Wizards, some new minions. There's a Skelly in here. There's a little bit more powerful than your typical Skellies. It's a rating 2, but he has a couple of things that separate him from your typical Skellies, which is really cool. But the coolest thing is you have risen wolves, resurrected wolves. That's really cool, because now I don't have to house rule anything for the upcoming campaign with Mariska, because I wanted sort of an undead animal to be following Mariska around, kind of like her familiar. And she's now going to be a full-blown necromancer. She was one of Rodergast's second in command, basically. So Mariska is going to be now causing mayhem in the countryside as her master takes a little break. So that's going to be a campaign in January. So I'm really glad that they put this out and that there is an undead wolf. So definitely check that out. And then for Rain in Hell, we have a mechanical demon. I can't wait to try that. There's also something about enemy AI. Here, this is for the Oculus Spear, which is great because we just played a solo game using Oculus Spear rules. Now, I do have to say that I want to make a short video correcting something in that particular video. That was our Halloween game. I have to correct the way the AI works in Oculus Spear. And so I'm going to do a little errata video where we can discuss that, and someone had brought it to my attention, so I want to correct that. So this adds to the enemy AIs because it has some a new demon. It has a new scenario here, so it's really cool. So Rain in Hell, the solo version, gets some cool stuff this year. Last year we got a new Cabal, which was actually really cool. We played that Cabal in Halloween, and I just started playing it, but I think it has some pretty cool rules. So Rain in Hell is the other content that you will find in Snarl. And then they include, and this is what I'm excited about, the Great Goblin Argle Bargle. And that's the tone of voice that you have to use it. And actually, it's the Great Goblin Argle Bargle game. There you go. So this, here is the sheet. Now, in order to play this game, you're going to need the sheet from snarlingbadger.com/snarl. I will put the link in the description. But if you visit snarlingbadger.com, you will get information about all their games, and you can easily navigate to the SNARL publication section. And then you have the sheet that you need to play. And it's very simple. And one of the things I really like that they do is they put any extra rules or abilities, they're already in the sheet. So I don't have to refer as much to the rules, which is great. And here we have shenanigans, which I love because my channel is all about shenanigans. So basically setting traps, releasing pets, or even sing a goblin song. What kind of shenanigans are these? This appears to be a very lighthearted, a fun little game with goblins. And this will be great to introduce Julie back into gaming when she's able to do so. You have your movement options here in the sheet, and you can even create a goblin god. So it's really cool. I don't want to say much about the rules because I haven't played it yet. And when you go to the Snarl website, Vince has put up a video I saw on how to play the game. And, so I want to watch that video first before I get into the rules. Because it really helps me to watch the how to play videos. This way I don't give any wrong information and we don't taint the great Goblin Argle Bargle with incorrect information. So I want to look at that video first, but it actually has quite a few pages here. It's not a complex game at all. Part of that is how I printed it. But you get, post-game processes. So if you want to play it as a campaign, you have your shenanigan information here, how to start the game and how to play the game, how to assemble your tribe. It's a D6 system, so great. And obviously you play with as many goblins as you have, but the more goblins you have, you do get bonuses to certain rolls. And as far as I can see, there's a dice pull mechanic to the game. So I will look at Vince's video and then we're going to come back and we're going to play this game. I already have my goblin miniatures. You're going to need a great goblin, so a bigger goblin to kind of represent your leaders. And go and play, So there it is, the great Goblin Argle Bargle by Snarling Badger Studios. There you have it, folks. A pre-Thanksgiving update. And now I have to go think about turkey for tomorrow. But basically, it's a really cool little game that Snarl presents. And so it's a good, lighthearted little game that you can learn and play. Play it as a campaign as well. And to be able to use those goblin figures in another setting, so to speak. So definitely check out Snarl if you haven't already, and see if you like their games. The new campaign will probably begin sometime in January, and that is with Mariska. She's the vampire spawn that has become a necromancer, and you may see some kind of trailer, little trailer, teaser at some point later on, right? So that we get an idea of what kind of mayhem Mariska is planning for the countryside. So will she be worse than Rotterdam? We'll see. So I'm working on all of that, and we're definitely going to have some fun over the winter with all these different games. For Rain in Hell, like I said, I'm going to create a little errata video. It's going to be a very short video just to correct my mistake in the previous video. And I'm also going to do that for 1 hour skirmish games. There's another thing that someone brought up to me. So we'll do those errata videos. They'll come in, they'll just be very short, and we'll just focus on correcting those mistakes, okay? So thank you very much, and happy Thanksgiving. Be very safe in your driving if you have to go anywhere, and I'll see you after the holiday.